presented for the first time ever in 4K HDR. And Max Scherzer has been waiting. And if you know Max Scherzer at all, he's about as intense a guy as there is. He's about to deal with Shohei Ohtani, who he hasn't faced, and he's really excited to face him. We talked to him before tonight's game, but you know he is just raring to go.
Well, he's raring to go, and he watched the home run derby, so look for him to pitch outside to Ohtani.
And a little heat at 96. Ohtani fouls it back, and that's strike one, and we're underway.
This is so amazing when you think about a leadoff batter going to pitch the bottom half of the inning, and that's exactly what Ohtani's doing. Can't even understand how he's pulling this off. An incredible year.
Ohtani just turned 27. He grounds one right side. Nice play to his right, and Frazier gets the out. Took a hit away from Ohtani. It's Shohei Ohtani, then Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Xander Bogaerts in the middle, Aaron Judge. Ohtani in the top half of the inning, and hey, here's Shohei.
Less than 30.
And then you know what he did with the New York Yankees. What Ohtani has been able to do in this first half, and if it continues into the second half, I mean, it's safe to say that it just hasn't been done.
No, it hasn't. And to say, you know, I give you a count that maybe even is a stretch, but what he's doing in one sport is equivalent to what Bo Jackson was doing in football and baseball. Power and speed. Ohtani is doing something on the mound that if all he did was pitch on the mound, I've made the claim he'd be one of the best, if not the best pitcher in the American League. So that just tells you what his time split between hitting and pitching has been something we've never seen.
22-year-old Fernando Tatis Jr., all-world talent, takes down and away. If you were watching the home run derby last night, you saw Ohtani at the end of that head-to-head with Juan Soto just gassed.
Yeah.
And after a long first half, he said yes to the home run derby. He's the starting pitcher. He's leading off as the DH. 1 ball, 1 strike, and that's a nasty breaking ball for strike number 2. He's pitching in altitude here in Denver, which is not easy. And it's just remarkable the smile he has had on his face from the second he got to Denver.
Yeah, he's been the whole package, and props to him for coming out and doing everything that he's doing tonight.
That's a foul ball. Let's put those numbers back up. You've got Ohtani and what he's done with the bat on the left. 56 extra base hits, 33 home runs he averaged. On the right, that's what the opponents have done against him when they've been in the batter's box facing this right-hander.
And I'm telling you, most major league pitchers who pitched a long time will tell you anything north of 90 starts is when you figure out your craft as a pitcher. He's dividing that time 20% to pitching.
Gets it off the end of the bat, flies it into left, and the ballpark will hold it. 1 down.
So 4 out of 5 days he's in the, well, he's preparing to hit, and what we saw, the numbers are unbelievable. The 1 out of 6 days he's preparing to pitch, and obviously in tonight's game, even though it's 1 inning, that energy spent in that game that he pitches and hits is unreal. And you could see Tatis just knowing he missed one here at Coors Field.
Yeah, and here's the hard thing about doing an All-Star game. We could talk for 3 innings about Ohtani. You could talk for 3 innings about Tatis Jr. 8th in the National League in average, 1st in home runs, 1st in stolen bases. I mean, he does it all. Here's Max Muncy, who leads the league in on-base percentage and walks. He's hit 19 home runs, and he takes a strike from Ohtani.
Ohtani has 4 pitches, but 3 that he really has a feel for. You saw the breaking ball there. He's got a great split finger fastball that the league's only hit 0.80 against. And then his fastball has gears from 93 to 99 miles an hour.
Oh, that's outside. You've met them all.
Yep.
Not just in baseball. You've met him in other sports. You played golf with half the golfing world.
Yep.
We got a chance to meet Shohei Ohtani before tonight's game. There is an aura with this 27-year-old that I just haven't experienced. And when he came in and he's talking to the media, he's probably tired, doesn't want to talk to us. Smile, laughing. There's been so much talk. Here's Arenado about who's not here and who's opted out. look at what's going on here in Denver, Colorado, in this matchup right here with Arenado against Shohei Ohtani. These guys are having a blast, and Arenado is having a moment here in Denver.
Classy move by Ohtani, giving him his moment.
They didn't want him to go, and for good reason. He's been an RBI machine, Nolan Arenado. He's as good at third base as you'll ever see.
He's going to want to hit this first pitch too. He'll be really aggressive.
It's in the dirt instead, ball one. Five times an All-Star for the Colorado Rockies. Most RBIs in baseball since 2015. Just eats, sleeps, drinks baseball. Everything you want for a player on a long-term deal.
Absolutely. He's one of those guys, when you describe Joe, he loves the game. It's not an act. It's not that he's playing football on a baseball field. He's going all out on every play. He's got those happy feet at the plate, loves to hit, and love to hit here, and why wouldn't you?
Strike two at 97.
I'm really impressed. I know it's easy to get amped up, but Ohtani, even after last night, looks totally calm, looks prepared for the moment. It would be so easy to overthrow, so easy to do so much in one inning. That's the hardest part about pitching. When you know you only got one inning, trying to do too much, and so far he's been completely in control.
Still 1-2. In fact, when we talked to Ohtani, he told us he's just going to, quote unquote, let it eat.
Yeah, but he's letting it eat in a controlled fashion. You know, it looks like he's in sync with his body on the mound, and he's never pitched here, so he didn't know what to expect and what the ball would do.
Well, I know this. He'll sleep well on the flight out of Denver.
Yeah, yes, he will.
He's such a credit to his parents. Toru is his father, played amateur baseball in the Industrial League. His mother, Kayoko, a badminton player. They have done some job, not just genetically with these athletic genes, but with the kind of young man he is, able to handle all this, do it with a smile, and be sensational. Has a 1-2-3 first inning. Shohei Ohtani robbed of a hit on a good play by Adam Frazier back in the first inning, as Burns brings it, and he grounds to the right side. Freeman flips for the out. Fernando, I don't want the at bat to go by and that out and have me not ask you about Ohtani. It's just got to amaze you what he's doing at this level.
He has to amaze everybody, man. If people ever wonder if they want to see the runs first half as a pitcher, wow.
Amazing.
Just wow. Just wow.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., how good of friends are you two?
That's my boy since childhood, man. We come up together. We're kind of living almost the same life. You know, we grew up as a son of major leaguers, and it's had been almost the same ride for both of us.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, you guys are both 22. You both hit 28 home runs, and we understand that Vlad Jr.'s grandmother's food is what's keeping everybody healthy and strong in the big leagues.
Healthy and happy.
Yeah, goodbye! Wow! Guerrero Jr. has doubled the lead.
You guys want to see it?
Say something to him on his way around.
Quédate parado un rato más.
Wow. That is the 200th home run in All-Star game history, and you could have chopped that up into two.
That was a bomb.
That went over your head rather fast, Fernando.
That was so quick. You should admire a little bit more. It's the All-Star game, boy. Have fun.
3-0 pitch is hit in the air to left and caught. Jared Walsh. What a play coming in to get it with a sliding grab to Rob Bryant and to rob the National League. What a play. And after all that, no more runs on the board for the NL. Still a 3-run game after 8. And our entire crew, and I think he might be in line for a talk show. He's got some personality and ended up getting the final outs and the save here in this All-Star game.
Yeah, we saw some great defense from the American League, some good pitching, as you mentioned. And look, I think the world got a chance to see Ohtani. I don't think the world understands how special he is and what he's doing, and these young talent.